I'm ready to help whatever you need.
Okay.
Switching to maintenance mode.
An open slot. Open via the modifier. Open on a workshop. Really?
Need help with something?
Custom. Modify orbment. Slots. Plugins. What do we want here? What do we want here? I guess for Van, we can replace Tira with Tira. Yeah, we'll do that. Spend set. Oh, absolutely, we're gonna be doing that. That's how you open that up. Okay. For sharp stalagmites. Yeah, we'll add that into you as well.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
Okay. Orbments.
Shifting to maintenance mode. That's a single element slot.
Action 1. Amethyst ring. Do I have the amethyst ring?
That's
Amethyst
a
ring is
single
someone
element
else.
slot.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Well, up. Can't do that. Okay, great.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Let's see here. What else can we get you, Vanny? Vanny Manny. Yeah, we'll hit you with that, sure.
That's a single element slot.
Rot. Strength and exit.
New
Sure.
shard skill added.
I'll do that.
Switching to maintenance mode. Single element slot accessed. Single
You know
element
what?
slot accessed.
Okay.
Maintenance mode engaged.
What can we put here onto you? I guess I'll put defense onto you. Sure.
That one's a single element slot.
Can't do much of that. Okay, great. Love it. That's all we got. Oh, did stream die? Stream probably died. Yeah, I think stream died. Oh gosh darn it. Well, at least we got that out of the way.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Nothing to buy over there. That's fine.
Nice.
Do 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 do. What time is it actually getting? It's 7:30. I am kind of getting a little bit hungry. So we may just take a dinner break here momentarily. Before we resume with our things. I just want to
Initializing
ask.
planner mode.
I just want to see what we got here in the Tyrell district.
Off we go.
Oh, here we go. New district, 4th district, Tyrell. Wow, it's so busy here. It's amazing everything's under control with so many people. It feels so different from Station Street. That's Tyrell for you. As you might have guessed, this is where the Tyrell Times was founded. There's a handful of other publishers HQ'd here as well. As a result, tons of young people like to hang out here. It's where you'll first find a lot of trends and subcultures taking off. This area has a fairly distinct vibe you won't find anywhere else in the city as a result, yes. I've come here a handful of times with my friends from school. One of them even works at that bookstore. Plenty more to find here than just books, too. I find myself out here all the time. Ah, Saribot is here. Good to have you around, Saribot. How are you doing? Now, why don't we wander around here a little while? Nothing beats seeing a place firsthand when you want to get to know it. Okay, let's go.
All right, newbie. I'll need you to pay close attention to where the bulletin board is.
If I remember correctly, it's in a side street by the movie theater.
Can we go watch the movies?
Understood.
I want to watch the movies. The entertainment industry is changing so much. Not even idols and fashion models are part of it. The lines are blurring too. It's just like a trendy actress like Judith Lanster. She's so popular, she's practically an idol in her own right. It takes all kinds of these days. If I can just find something that works for me and make it stick, maybe, just maybe, I can break into. You got this, Abby. You can't just ignore such hotness when it's right in front of you. I've been walking past you for 3 weeks now. Make your move already! Oh boy, there's, what do we actually have over here? Jackie's district on thing. Dr. Jess, so...
Initializing planner mode.
Okay, referring around in Tyrell district things. Okay, so we gotta be here anyways. Okay. What did that kid say? Didn't quite catch that. Okay, what we will do, since we are here in a new district, is I'm gonna have myself a little dinner break, and we'll just resume, momentarily. Be back in like, I don't know, 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere at all. Alright, we're back, as you can tell from the indication of my controller. Acting up yet again. There he goes again. Man, the wiring on this thing is so loose, I gotta, like, find a way to, like, see if it can be fixed somehow. Get the wiring fixed, get my control sticks fixed. I gotta, like, take it into some like, control repair shop or whatever. I don't know. I'll figure it out. At some point. I always say that, but... We continue on, exploring the Tyrell district. The dinner break helped my voice helped my throat out a little bit, give itself a little bit of a break, because I was feeling it. I was feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Officer Karen. Oh no, we got a Karen in the house. You're the guys who run Arkwright Solutions, huh? What do you think you're doing, dragging such a young kid around? Are you up to more business? Try to keep yourselves out of anything too shady, alright? It only makes more trouble for us police in the long run. I remember you. We met when we dealt with that scammer. Appreciate you folks taking care of things after we were done. The scammer. Is Van talking about, like, that counterfeit scammer that was running around in Crossbell? Or wait, hold up. Oh, man, there were two scammers in Crossbell. There was the lady, and then there was what's-his-face, Minith. Is he talking about the old lady? Yeah, well, whatever. You're welcome, I guess. I mean, you could be talking about one. I think the old lady's from Calor, specifically. So, oh my gosh, if we're gonna be able to get to see the scamming lady again, that'll be funny.
Fans are raving about. Get the brilliantly bitter taste of golden blood.
Just don't do anything to disturb the peace. Got it? We've got enough headaches to deal with without you taking matters in your own hands. Karen's held up, bit of that grudge since all that happened. She went on about how you dad outdid the police and how we on the force could end up in trouble before long. Never ends. Nancy, you can't just tell them that. I said all of that to you in confidence. Hey, don't worry, ladies. I'll be careful not to get either of you fired. We're not looking to put anyone out of business here. So they say. So Van says, "Listen, Yara, thanks for helping us arrest that scammer. We couldn't have caught him without you. But try to keep yourselves out of any shady business from now on, alright? It only makes more trouble for us police in the long run." Van's kind of like a low-key vigilante, honestly. I can see why the police do not like him. Karen's nothing if not consistent. In any case, we're out on patrol for the time being, so if you see anything suspicious, let us know. We'll be right on top of it. Let's see here. What do these groups have to say? What's this? The monument. It's a monument depicting a group of 4 animals. It's art. What do we got over here?
A droplet of paradise can intoxicate more than the sweetest of wines. Discover the inebriating world of show business in Sober Curious.
Sober Curious. Oh man, gotta check that out. Even my parents are wearing Eastern outfits, but like, we're all so much more comfortable wearing modern stuff, you know? And then my brother asked me about ethnic-related stuff because of his job all the time, and honestly, thinking about all that gets old. I think you should just keep doing and wearing what you like, San. Like that one look from last week. You looked amazing. Ah, thanks, Marilyn. Yeah, I like to think of myself as a pretty free spirit, unlike my brother. Yeah, you really are. And as for you, Peter, don't you have anything to say about running late? I told you I didn't need to. I just slept in for a little bit too much. I promise I won't let any of that happen again.
Get the brilliantly bitter taste of golden blood.
The problem isn't just that you were late, you know. It's that you were also trying to butt into girl talk. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Or is it suddenly all right for men to barge into conversations whenever they like? Yeah, she's right, Peter. You were pretty insensitive. You got me there. I'm sorry, girls. Seriously, I am. Well, they're grilling him real hard. Now, where should we hang out today? I'm going to make Peter spoil us real good for being such a jerk earlier. Let's go be sure to pick somewhere nice to eat. Peter, my guy, you're kind of cooked. Marilyn's shooting some serious daggers at me. Look, I'll calm up to the fact that I messed up. I didn't think these two were having such an intense conversation, and thought I could just join in. But does Marilyn really have to make me literally pay for it every time I'm a little late or I misinterpret something? I mean, come on. I was born and raised here in Edith, so I'm used to doing whatever I want without always asking for other people's permission. People just think because I'm Eastern, I'm supposed to be modest or whatever. It sucks. I'm so glad my friends these days don't think like that. This dude's looking a little shady.
A droplet of paradise
Shakar.
can intoxicate more than the sweetest
I feel like I
of
have a sharper eye
wines.
for beauty after a good cup of coffee
Discover
at the
the
cafe.
inebriating world of show
Trying to
business
find some new
in
fashion title. And
Sober Curious.
Girls collection. No diamond in the rough. Just needs polishing. Everyone I've approached has been missing that special something. If I could just find someone with a unique edge, then I'd be sure in business. Alas. Aha. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got over here?
Nice cold ice cream.
Nami! Hey, you there. I know a person with a sweet tooth when I see one. Let me guess. When you order an ice cream, you're the kind of man who can't decide, so he gets both strawberry and chocolate. Am I right? Wow, she's calling me out. That's some scary intuition you got. You're right. I was just checking your place out because I was in the mood for something sweet. But to be able to tell exactly what I like... In fact, now that I'm taking a closer look, your place is exactly what I'm into. How the hell do you do it? That's what happens when you gain true enlightenment in all things sweet. You got a nose for exactly the kinds of things people like. Think your blonde hair friend here for... Nah. I've got a hunch she's into vanilla and coconut. And as for the little one... Wow! Is everyone in the city psychic like her? That's amazing! I think it's just her special talent. Most people here don't have her intuition.
Hello.
Well, you know we vibe.
Thanks for shopping.
What do we got over here? Oh, I guess we're doing a scene. Say, what's this big building for? Oh, this is a movie theater. It's where you go to watch movies. It's been a major attraction in this area for a while. Oh no. She doesn't know what a movie is. Sorry, guess this stuff ain't real common outside Calvert, huh? Have you ever seen an Orbital film, Fairy? No, but I think I've heard the term once or twice. I don't really get the concept, though. How should we explain it? Ever seen recorded combat footage before? Of course! It's really useful for learning new tactics and reviewing squad movements. Well, imagine a bunch of pieces of footage put together that's all performed by actors. That's a movie. Then, a movie theater is where you go watch movies on really big screens. Oh, the city is amazing! I didn't realize there was a place here to see tests of strength and duels to the death. I mean, there are movies like that, yeah. We'll have to explain it more in depth later. I really want to see one now! Too bad, though. We still have work to do. Hey, when we finish up today... Yeah, I get you. Hang on, why do I have to come too? If we're going to be a team, we've got to spend time together and get to know one another better. Plus, they happen to be selling some seasonal churros at the concession area in the theater. What do you want, Renee?
How many times must I... Oh, I see your second part-timer has joined you. My name is Kincaid. I'm an analyst with the CID. If you're working for Van, I expect this won't be our last meeting.
Yes, I suppose so. It's nice to meet you. Fairy. Look, I don't really want to play the blame game here. But there's no denying the Eisenschild changed course because the CID got in their way. You know that decision ended up costing them their lives, don't you? I do. And in the moment, it was the correct decision to train our personnel. So I won't make any excuses. Still, the Eisenschild weren't strangers. I had unofficial connections with them as well. On a personal level, I deeply lament what happened to the Flame Eater. While words alone cannot make amends for what happened, there is one thing I can disclose. It would seem the group that defeated the Eisenschild were not mafiosos after all. Huh? Now that you mention it, that sadistic bastard mentioned something about an old haunt. I think it is safe to say the group you were referring to and its executive members were involved. While Armada's members all know how to fight, few are combat specialists. Ordinarily, they wouldn't have stood a chance against the capable company of Jaegers like the Eisenschild. This is simply a matter of fact. You're right! Yeah, that's been bothering me too. How did they do it then? whomever was deployed to fight the Eisenschild must have been exceptional fighters. And again, I know this information hardly serves as recompense, but for now, this is all I can share. I appreciate you telling us. Anyway, something tells me you didn't just call to apologize. Quite right. I'd like to discuss the work you have been doing for the guild. Oh! Been keeping your ear to the ground, eh? Why am I not surprised? As you know, we at the CID do not see the guild as our enemy. Granted, our two organizations handle things differently, namely, national security and confidentiality. Thus, there are those within our ranks that wish to use your recent partnership as a means to besmirch the guild's reputation. Uh-oh. Real rich come from the department that hires Jaegers for side gigs. That's politics for you. No matter how many get you burned, there will always be those who wish to play with fire. However, the CID as a whole would not stand to benefit with a plan like that. Therefore, I have a proposal. Bounty in the Waterworks. We recently received reports of a dangerous mounter in the area location. Requesting Arkwright Solution handle this immediately. Sure. Isn't that a monster extermination request? Adios, take me now. It's as you surmised. We'll be sending you tasks just as the guild does. Feel free to handle them however you see fit, and we'll match the rate the guild is giving you. Only sweeten the pot a little, you cheapskate. I'm playing just enough to keep certain voices in the department quiet. And with that, I'll bid you adieu. I'm looking forward to a fruitful business relationship with you all. A full-right sadist. It did sound like he's covering for us, at least. I got the impression, too. And that's how he gets you. Waterway under the Sidon district, huh? That's the 2nd district, by the way, Fairy. I'm guessing you don't go out there often due to the higher than usual government presence. You know me too well. I'm in no hurry to head over there. It ain't much, but we stick to that jerk's fostering work onto us willy-nilly. Gotta go eventually, though, so we'll head over to the side district once we finish everything else. Gee, you city people live really complicated lives. At least that means I got to fight a bunch of strong monsters. Leave the front line to me. I can take on any foe, big or small. Somebody's ready to go. Save some of that fire for the monsters, kid. The main story will advance upon entering the Sidon district.
Hey,
okay.
Did you see? There's a new movie!
A new movie, you say? Oh boy. What do we got over here? The Tyrol News Service.
Well,
Is my favorite reporter here? Hello, Marielle. I was looking into the exact story that made the front page this morning. Oh well, no use crying over spilled milk. I'll just go over there and find another story. It's a brand new day. Time to get to work. Oh, and I better see what Dingo's up to as well. Nothing keeps this girl down for long, does it? I'm sorry for Dingo for whatever she's got in store for him in the near future. So, Well, I'm wishing her luck in that. Can we go in here? Yes, we can. There is no one here, but we can go in here, and that's what counts. Okay. Let's see here. I don't think I've bought this yet. Don't think I got this yet. Don't think I got this yet. Marielle's got no short of enthusiasm. I'll give her that. Okay. It's cool. The newspaper section is newspaper headquarters is located there.
Good grief.
What do we got over here? Macmillan Cafe. Ah, you're a cute waitress. Lucia. Welcome to Macmillan Cafe. I'll be happy to get you seated wherever you like. Are you sensitive to smoke or sunlight? I like interacting with customers. Probably comes from doing a lot of part-time jobs up until this point. The owner here, Charles, often tells me what a good job I do. Gotta keep it up so I maintain that winning streak. He's cute! I like her.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Sure, I'll buy you one of that.
We await your next visit.
It's good to see you again. Who do we have here with you today? Oh, it's good to see you too, Mr. McMillan. These two people are from my workplace. He's my boss, and she's, my co-worker, I guess you could say. Oh, you started working, have you? Good for you. Your co-worker looks like she's from the Central East, yes? You should try some more coffee. You're the real deal. They're all coffee nerds, I say. Actually, let's chat with this family. The coffee that serves here, they should have okay, really? The atmosphere is, I feel like I can see asylum. Cool. Almost has a, Neat. So what do we actually got over here? What do we have here? Bookstore. Hi there, welcome to Stewart Bookstore. Whether you're shopping for novels, business magazines, or reference books, we got all your reading needs covered. We sell more than just books. We also have comic magazines, promotional merchandise, for movies, and plenty more. If there's any looking for, let me know.
Ah, welcome.
Sewell Chef. Yeah, we'll buy one of that. Buy one of that. Proverbs for color. Yeah, I'll buy one of that.
I hope to see you again.
Items. We have the Fairyland, the recipe, samosa bites. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's see here. Where else do we have a shop? Where else have we bought things, or else have I not bought things?
How about... Hey there. What'll it be?
I haven't bought you.
See ya.
See the movie. Fans are raving.
Welcome any chance I can interest you in some popcorn. How about a hot dog?
Golden blood.
Wow, really? I know Calvin did anything like that. It's true. In fact, I'll fill you in a little secret. I'm the one that came up with it in the first place. That's right, me! The great thing about popcorn is it's easy to eat and make less noise than stuff like chips. Ever since I started, it's taken off like wildfire. That's amazing. I can't believe I'm talking to the man behind all that. I hate to burst your bubble, kiddo, but you can't believe everything you hear. Because I always ate popcorn ever since I started coming to the movies as a little brat, and I sure didn't come up with it. Hey Anya, it's nice to see you here. Who are you these two? Hey, Chinyon, these are my this is my boss, Van, and my coworker, Fairy. Are you here to watch on the movie? You bet. There's a new movie coming out today, and I wouldn't miss its premiere for the world. The only problem is it starts really, really late. Not sure what I'll do past time. Maybe I should watch Golden Blood for the 5th time? Or maybe I should just wait for the uncut version everyone's been raving about to come out. What do you think, Agnes? What's your opinion? I don't think you can go wrong either way. You should do whatever you think will be most fun. Some people, it's more like they outright love them. That sort of diehards are called cinephiles. Did you hear the big news on? Yes, the Mezzledom Film Festival got cancelled, but they're playing a different one down south in Tharbad. Isn't that great? Can I go into the movie theater itself? I can!
Thank you for your visit today.
Welcome to Esprit Cinema. If you're looking for a purchase, I'll be happy to help. They do say you can reserve a seat and also know which auditorium movie we'll be playing in. Pretty much like hopping on a train. I thought films were becoming more common in the Central East. Oh, that's a unique comparison. I suppose that's true in a way.
For the movie on sale at the shop. Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
I see.
Thank you for your visit.
Can I go up here? I can go up here.
The showing on screen 2 will soon begin.
It really is just a movie theater. I love
If you have a
this.
ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
I love they just have a movie theater here. It's great. I love all the movies get me hyped. That's why I always look forward to seeing Salvador Giotti's films.
We have
Also why I like
merchandise for the
horror
movie on
movies.
sale at
That's
the
pretty
shop.
much cathartic, as the grown-ups say.
Why
Something
not buy a
reminds me
souvenir to
of
remember
kidding
your
movies.
visit?
Yeah, I go up there. They're so boring. I was thinking all this so long. Doesn't it usually take 30 minutes to use the restroom? All this waiting is making me want to go now. Let's see here. Is there anything else I can do over here? Anything else I can nab? I don't think so. What are these jokers doing here? Cop put out one more wanted poster for the cat thief woman again. What goes on? Okay. Let's see here. Where are we,
Thanks for stopping
going?
by.
Let's see here. What do you got? Welcome. You've been searching for the most legit Eastern food Edith's got? Weird gotcha. Okay.
What'll you have today?
What do we got over here? My money! And just
Thanks
like
for
that,
coming.
I'm broke again. Amazing.
This tastes great.
Gotta do those quests right now, I say. The quest is like located here.
Initializing planner mode. Initializing planner mode.
Sister. Okay, so we do want to. Okay, so I'll be waiting at Kayung in the Tyrell district. Is this Kayung? Owner menu. Ah, here we go.
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
You're Jess? Yes, you are. Hello! You're Jess, aren't you? Sorry, but mind if you refresh my memory? We're with Arkwright Solutions. You put out a request asking for our help, yeah? That's what we're here to talk about. Care to fill us in on what's going on? Wow! You really came after all. I mean, not that I doubted you guys or anything, but still. Anyway, you guys should probably sit down. It's gonna take me a while to explain everything. So to give you guys a brief introduction, as you know, my name's Jess. I'm a singer and songwriter, if I can really call myself that. I just started doing all that pretty recently, so it's not like I'm famous or anything close to that. Wow, you can sing and write songs? That's so cool. I didn't know there were people who could do both. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but thanks. Actually, maybe it's just me, but I feel like I've seen you guys around my neighborhood before. I think I recognize you too, as a matter of fact. Our office is located in Old Town, if that means anything to you. Oh? No kidding. That's where the three of us live. That's neat. Who else do you live with? I live with some friends I've known since we were kids. We all came up to Edith from the countryside and decided to room together. One of them is this guy named Raymond. He works at the flower shop. The other is Raymond's older sister, Carol. She works in the boutique. Gotcha. Good to know. And just to be clear, I promise not to go around talking to people about you guys or anything. This isn't exactly the sort of request I want Raymond and Carol to know about anyway, so it's really for the best. You wrote that you don't want us to remove your information from somebody's notebook. Could you go into that a little more? Sure. But before I do, I need to ask, have you guys ever heard of a guy named Giacomo before? Did you say Giacomo? You could say we know him, for better or worse. Oh, great. That saves me the trouble of having to explain who he is. But basically, the notebook I wrote about is this one he keeps full of material to blackmail people. Yikes! I knew that notebook wasn't good news based on the title of your request, but that sounds super bad. Can't say I'm surprised he'd have such a thing, but it doesn't put him in any better of a light, that's for damn sure. How'd you find out you were in his little black book? Well, once I started to make a name for myself doing music stuff, he ambushed me outside the concert hall one day. What he said really freaked me out. He told me that he knew my secret, and if I didn't want it getting out to the wrong guy, I have to help him with his work. Well, don't worry, buddy, he's dead, so problem solved! I haven't seen Giacomo at all since then, but I want that information scrubbed out of his notebook before he has a chance to do anything with it. That's despicable! It's one thing to play dirty on the battlefield, but threatening a private citizen is just low. Wait, hold on a second. Man, weren't you talking about Giacomo just the other day? Yeah, and for a reason our client here might like to know. Giacomo's dead. I can't go into the specific circumstances of what happened with someone like you, but I figured it's worth clearing up that much. Are you serious? I had no idea. Now I'm worried. If he's dead, what could have happened to that notebook? Ordinarily, something like that would be in the custody of the police. But this is Giacomo we're talking about. He wouldn't let one of his tools of his trade fall into the hands of the police so easily. My bet is he's kept it hidden. Odds are about 50-50 as to whether the cops managed to uncover it or not. It's probably in our best interest to figure out where he stashed it or what's become of it. Sure, that makes sense to me. Even if the police might have it in their possession, I'd appreciate you guys going out and checking it just to make sure. What do you say, Van? Are we gonna help him? Yeah, let's help the guy. Don't worry, we'll take the case. Our first stop should probably be Giacomo's 2 hideouts that he visited before. We should sift through them and see what we find. I'm sure the guy had other spots while he was alive, but with any luck, something will turn up and we won't have to go through any more trouble. That makes sense. We already know where the 2 hideouts are, so we might as well investigate them. Sounds good to me. I can't wait to see you guys do your thing. I'm sure I'm gonna learn a lot about being a Spriggan. Once we come to that sort of conclusion, we'll be sure to contact you with whatever news we have. Until then, sit tight. We got you covered. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for doing this. You have no idea how much I appreciate this.
Time to start working.
All right. Time to make that bread. Search Giacomo's hideout.
Initializing planner mode.
So we gotta go over to Riverside. And we are going to go over here.
Is that?
What's up? Oh, it's Agnes. She must be working today. Those 2 must be the ones she told me about, but she didn't mention that the guy's a total cutie. Oh, I wish I had a fun part-time job like her.
Agnes has a job? Why is this the first time I'm hearing of it?
Besties tell each other everything, you know. What, you jealous?
I'm just concerned about my friend, that's all. So what kind of job is it?
I think she said they investigate stuff for people. And apparently they're helping her look for something while they work. That's all I know, honest.
That's so vague. Are you sure it's not shady?
I assure you, there's nothing to worry about. There you are!
That's right!
How can you be so certain? Do you know something we don't?
Heyo! Ren's here!
You could say that. She came to me about working, and because she performs her duties so admirably, I told her she's free to do what she wants on her days off. But enough about that. Let's finish our business and return to school. I bought some excellent tea for you both to try.
Nice! We've got to grab some scones to go with them.
Hold on! You didn't explain anything.
Ren's looking out for Agnes. That's cute. Okay. I heard something from the room ahead of us. There's people inside. Several people. Maybe it's Omada? I hope not. Nah, I doubt it. Probably just exactly who we want to see here. Let's head in. Hello there, officers. How you liking this spot? Come by here often. Hope you found what you're looking for. I should be asking you that question. What's a punk like you doing in here? And you brought a child along this time? There is a police investigation underway here. Civilians are not allowed on the premises. Aw, come on. Don't be like that. I just stopped by on a job. Guess you guys are looking for something too, huh? If you already know, then why are you asking? It's not like I'll tell you anything else either. Why don't you just go ahead and tell me what kind of job you're taking that brought you back here, of all places? This doesn't have to be a questioning, though I don't mind taking you along to the station for an interview. Voluntarily, of course. Hey, whoa, hold up there. I ain't trying to pick a fight. We got our own business around here. What do you say I scratch your back and help you look for whatever it is you're trying to find? Who knows? Maybe an outsider's perspective will help things along better than you could, Inspector. And, of course, we'll tell you about anything we find. No secrets here. I know we're asking for a lot, but please consider making an exception this time. Of course. We won't get in your way, Inspector. I can even go out and clean up the waterway monsters so things are a little safer here. As in, you're going to fight them? Damn it, kid. Maybe let me handle this one. Anyway, please, you can trust me a little on this one. If supervision would make you feel better, you can always have someone watch us. You're shameless, thinking you can just come in and just ask for me to trust you. Just like that. And yet, the CID trusts you, if ever so slightly. I'd quite like to find out just what about you is worthy of that trust, assuming there's anything at all. Can we go in, then? Yes, but if you so much as twitch in a suspicious way, I'll have cuffs on you before you even notice. Let us know if you find anything. Thank you so much, Inspector. Okay, excuse us then. Alright, what do we got? Oh, maybe there's a code in the carpet. It has this funky pattern to it. That's an idea. That'd be cool if it's true. One issue is we don't really have a way of knowing unless we get a clue about it. The container is damaged, but it doesn't look like it's a clue. I was wondering if maybe all these scrapes meant something. I get the thought process, but maybe they just look like normal wear and tear to me. Well, let's keep checking around. It's a flyer for the taco stand. Come to think of it, we met Giacomo right in front of that taco stand. You mentioned he was a regular there, usually on Wednesdays. Tacos. I could go for a taco right now. I wonder what I should get. Their menu's on the back of the flyer, yeah? Very tugged on the taco stand flyer. I can't get it off, it's stuck to the wall and all I can lift is this corner. Oh, wait, hold on. Look, there's something written in the corner here. Is this a code of some sort? You're right. Good one there, Farida. Now, let me take a look. Blah 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 is written in tiny letters on the back of the flyer. I have no idea what this means. Yep, no clue either. This one's not gonna be an easy one to decipher. We're gonna need a key to decipher the code in the first place. Man, a taco flyer is a whack place to put a code on. Dude must have been hardcore about his tacos to come up with something like this. It'd go every week. Yeah. Isn't it nice to see you three having so much fun in our crime scene? Well, did you find anything? I'll remind you that tampering with evidence is a crime punishable by law, so you might look just nice behind bars in a prison suit. Hey, cool it. We're just about to show you. Take a look for yourself. Giacomo left some sort of code on here. Do you see that's something written, but are you sure it's a code? Sure? No. Not until I decode it anyway. Alright. Guess you're not just talk then. Hate to say it, but you did help in our investigation. Nice. If I earned the favor from the cops, then that's a win in my book. I found what I was looking for, so we'll be leaving now. Hold up. Don't think you can play me for a fool here. I've got an idea of what you're after. Let me ask you this. What will you do with it once you find it? Got no idea what you're talking about, Inspector. Don't play coy with me. We're all well aware Giacomo had a thing for collecting information on blackmailing purposes. So far, been able to locate said information. It wasn't with any of his possessions. It's a safe assumption on our part that he might have had such info hidden somewhere in the city. That code might very well lead us to at least part of that information once solved. I know what you're on about, so let's not play any games here, Spriggan. Sorry, but I can't go tattling on a client. I got a job to do here, and my own rules are to stick by as a Spriggan. I have to put my client's wishes first and foremost. Whether it's in the best interest of the police or not, that's not really any of my business. Alright. I'll be keeping an eye on you and making sure you don't use Giacomo's secrets for anything problematic. If you do, I'll be more than happy to be the one to throw you behind bars. I think that's as much justification as I need. Regardless, thank you for your assistance, Arkwright Solutions. I'll pray to the goddess that you continue being this cooperative with the police in the future. Yeah. Sorry for bothering you, and thanks. Thank you for your assistance too, Inspector. Okay, still not sure if this code's gonna take us to whatever this blackmail book is, but we gotta keep at it. Nothing else really caught in my eye in this hideout. I don't think we're gonna find anything else, even if we keep looking. Worst comes to worst, we can still check his other hideout, but it'd be real swell if we could figure things out here. We need a key to solve this, don't we? I didn't see any more hints. I don't know what to do. Maybe we're missing something, like in his hideout or something. There was his sofa, the liquor bottles, several containers, and there's a taco stand flyer where Fairy found the code. A taco stand flyer. Might be a lead worth looking into. He was real fond of that taco joint. Well, the code itself was on the flyer. I don't think it's just a coincidence. That's not the kind of guy Giacomo was. He was very cautious. Then let's go to the taco stand. Back to Riverside.
Then let's head over.
Alright.
Oh, good stuff right here. The very best.
Alright, Gordon, what you got? This is the taco stand from the flyer, right? Yeah, let's see if it's got a clue for this code. Wow, they all look really tasty. I can't decide what to buy. Hey there, girlie. Menu's right here. Feel free to pick up wherever catches your eye. Well, whatever. Might as well take an order while we're here. Wait, no frickin' way. Oh, you're right. So that's what it means. Huh? Did you figure something out? I think the menu itself might be our key. You'll find the answers if you use the portion after the number 0 after the NO slash. On the menu? I don't get it. Why not give it a try? Good chance as any. It's really straightforward if you figure out the trick. Oh, I see. Okay then. I don't like that I'm the only one who hasn't figured it out anyway. I'll give it a shot. The menu is the key to decipher the code then. What came after was R4G6 blah 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 blah. There's 9 items on the menu. Red hot chili taco, green onion taco, and the veggie salad taco. Beef and garlic taco, cheesy taco, and the fiery fish taco. Zesty lemon chicken taco, pulled pork taco, and the shrimp and bean taco. What's the solution? Let's see here. Okay, R4G. R4G and the veggie salad taco, huh? Beef and garlic. R4. Is it like... R4, G6, B7, F7, C1, P8, S10. Huh? Okay, so the numbers are probably corresponding to the menu. I don't know what the letters are supposed to be. Wait, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Never mind, there's... Well, the answer is Horizon. I just don't know how we get here. I got it! It's Horizon! You start at the first letter and go down each item a number of letters equal to the number, and take that letter. Start at the first letter, and then go down each item a number of letters equal to the number. Take that letter, huh? Got it. Good job nailing it on the first try. Well, whatever. I like to pretend I'm smart. Well done, Fairy. That was easy. An horizon, huh? Next step is figuring out what that means. That obvious answer would be the horizon, but that may be taking things too literally. Beyond the horizon, you may say? Hey, mind if I ask a quick question? What's the first thing that comes to mind if I say the word horizon? Peak. Horizon? Oh, I know. Really? What is it? No big deal, really. The first thing that popped into my head was the apartment building across the river. It's called Horizon Heim. The landlord stops by every now and then for some tacos. Hard to forget when they're always complaining about all the vacancies in the building. Got it. Thanks for the hint. Jocko might have heard the landlord complaining about all the vacancies. If he did, it makes sense to take advantage of this empty space to hide stuff. Good idea. Wait, there's still some other stops on that Giacomo could have used as hiding spots we haven't checked yet. Might be more efficient to check those spots first. Yeah, let's go see the underground place in the Station Street you mentioned. Station Street, huh? We can do that.
Heading to the objective.
I like to recover.
Just what I needed.
Here we are. This is one of Giacomo's old bases. Sure enough, it looks as though the police have already seized everything he left behind here. You never know. It's still possible they overlooked something. My thoughts exactly. Let's give this place a good comb over if we see if we can find clues to wherever his blackmail notebook is. The group examined the markings on the floor, but nothing too appears out of Nori. Unless Vigorous writing something on the floor would be too obvious. Let's try somewhere more out of sight. Somewhere more people would likely be overlooked. I like the idea. Let's try searching somewhere else then. Over here! The candle stand, obviously. Is it just me, or does this brick look different? Yeah, looks like it was made out of a different kind of clay. Let's try poking around just in case. Van gave the brick and all those surrounding it a light knock. Oh, that looks different, sounds different too. It's a lot lighter. I've read stories where bricks are used as switches. I wonder if that could be the case here. Well, one way to find out. I don't think we can outright remove it, but we can at least shift it around a bit. After moving the brick, they discovered the letters were written upon its surface. Oh, look, something's written on it. It says T203. Let's put it back to how before we think on it. I think I got it. The other code was no, and if we put them together, it says note. Like notebook. You're right. It doesn't necessarily mean that this leads to the book we're looking for, but they are connected. That's a good start. I can't help but wonder if think that the 203 looks like a room number. Perhaps it could be referring to Horizon Heim room 203. Nice job. Was thinking the same thing. Let's head back to Riverside and see if we're right.
Initializing planner mode.
Let's do this.
Alright. Let's go get this notebook. I am walking here. I'm walking here. We already chatted with Selma. Yeah, we did. Okay. So, this is Horizon Heim. After all our clues, I think 203 is the most suspicious. Should we go inside? I was thinking about that, but I don't buy that the hiding spot's the building itself. It's too easy. Giacomo was the careful type. Wouldn't have wanted people to see him coming in and out of the building. Then it must be outside. But then, what's the 203 about? Figured it's gotta be this, right? Oh, the mailbox. Interesting. The drop slot for 203 is covered by a transparent tape. Yeah, probably because the room's not rented. However, the code suggests the inside our little, post box. Van tore the tape off of the room 203 mailbox and took out the contents. Knew it. Here it is. So this is the notebook we've been searching for. A worn leather notebook. It certainly looks like it. Yeah, this thing's filled with personal info, photos, and newspaper clippings about all kinds of folks. No question, this is the blackmail material Jess talked about. Where's Jess's page? Ah, here it is. Beneath the blue sky, as you and I sit listening to my strings, it occurs to me that these everyday moments with you mean everything to me. From ever letting you know the truth of my feelings, I shall abstain. More than just friendship locked away in my heart, they remain. Though they may overpower me, forever I shall be a part of the flowery man that owns my heart. Is this a poem? No, these are lyrics. Oh, there's a comment taken from discarded notebook. These lyrics, though, they're nice and all, but what about this makes them blackmail material? There's a photo here, too. The photo shows Jess entering business with a man's arm around his shoulders. His expression is guilty and full of shame. At a glance, it looks like he got suckered in by some shop sparker. No, really, all this looks normal. What's this about? What about this is blackmail? Oh, Fairy. Oh, Fairy, you sweet little summer child, you. I'm not sure I'm right, but I may have an idea. Did you notice, Van? The song's talking about a man. Do you think that means... Yeah, we're thinking the same thing. Oh, come on! Don't whisper to each other. I want to know what you're talking about. I gotta run this by our client first. We don't got any proof anyway. Let's meet up with him and have them take a look at the contents of the notebook. Okay, we're going to Tyrell, and we are going to...
Go, go, go! Thanks for stopping by. This tastes great.
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
Alright, T-Offer. I was joining Daybreak. I'm joining it pretty alright. I'm having a good old time. How about you? It took some doing, but we managed to track down Giacomo's little black book. Found the information concerning you on this page here. Could you take a look at this and confirm this is what you want gone? Yes, this is it. This is the information about me that I absolutely do not want getting out at any cost. Is it alright if I tear out the page and photo and throw them away? Totally. Do whatever you want with them. They're yours now. Just proceed to tear the notebook page and photograph into fine pieces. I think I'll rest a little easier knowing that stuff isn't out there anymore. Although, no offense, if I'm being completely honest, what you guys had ended up finding out about my circumstances. As for who those lyrics were about, well, I've been doing good to offer. I think I have an idea of who it might be. I'll say this. There are plenty of people like you who live out in the open these days. You shouldn't feel like you have to keep that bottled up. Yeah, I know that. It's not like I really mind if people in society knew who I was. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm more trying not to ruin what I have with my childhood friends, if that makes sense. So if you guys could just keep all that to yourselves, I'd really appreciate it. Of course, it'd be bad for business if people thought they couldn't trust us with their personal details like that. Absolutely. We promise we'll maintain the strictest confidentiality about your case. I don't really understand what you guys are talking about, but don't worry. I'll never tell anybody about you no matter what. Thank you. I'm sorry if I sounded like I don't trust you guys. I just needed that extra reassurance is all. Anyway, you guys can have the notebook back now. I'm not the only one in it, so I really shouldn't be the only one to hold on to it. I'll let you guys figure out how to dispose of it, if that's okay. No problem. We're more than happy to handle that. I think that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for doing this. You don't know how relieved I am to have all this behind me. I'll deposit the money into your account soon. See you all later. Alright, now I'll take care of that notebook once and for all. What a scary thing that notebook is. Are you planning to use it for yourself, Anne? No way. Considering how Giacomo must have sourced that info, keeping it would be asking for nothing but trouble. I'm turning it over to the cops. That'll be a good way to get them to owe us a favor, digging up something as valuable as this. It's always give and take with you, Van, isn't it? I mean, man knows how to play the system. From there, the party did exactly as Van suggested, submitting the notebook to the police station as key evidence in the murder case. They asked that it be delivered straight to Inspector DeSwanee, who would know exactly what to do with it.
All in a day's work.
Love to see it.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Yay! I have money. Not a whole lot of money, but I have money. Ah, we still haven't ranked up Chaos. No, that's fine. There'll be plenty more opportunities to do so. I can feel it. Oh, Van's a big shot here, huh? Yeah, whatever. Are they acquainted? Mayhaps. You look like you're a bright young woman. And we'll serve you to the finest. Okay, and same to you, Mr. Arkwright. Enjoy your meal. This lady ticks me off. Okay, yes, they're definitely acquainted. Man, I love Van so much. Okay.
Initializing planner mode.
So, we have that. Missing sister. This is the required one. Okay.
Navigation point set.
Okay, so we are going back over to Riverside. And we are going over to Vermont.
Go, go, go!
Hello, sweetheart.
Where's the dude that we want? Kakona! Showing some of your best work, Miss Kakona. The heart of the heat of combat comes across so well in them. There are a couple of parts that don't make sense to me, like this guy here. Why are they suddenly playing tic-tac-toe? It's a joke. Sometimes I get tired of drawing all the action during the fight scene, so I put in a joke in here and there. You know, helps lighten the mood. Yeah, I guess she's like some sort of like comic artist, and this dude's like her editor. Sorry, Miss Kakona, I guess I just don't get it. Comics serialized in a magazine for boys. Shouldn't it be straightforward and action-packed? Yeah, you're not wrong. Guess it's back to the drawing board for me. Who's the manga artist?
Alrighty.
Vano disappoints. They never. For submitting your next chapter, guys, maybe I'll have to make a killer storyboard for Corin writes the script for me. Miss Kona is a renowned comic book artist. She acts very laid back, but her stories are full of action-packed battle scenes. Cool. Well, good for you, Kona. I'm rooting for you. Hello. Chatting with you, bud. You're Jonas, right? I'm a Spriggan you requested. Oh, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. I have a lot to talk about, so please take a seat. Before we start, I want to clear something up. This is the kind of job you can ask a bracer for with help. Why'd you pick us then? That's a fair question indeed. It's a long and complicated story, actually. Let me explain. Please do. So then, it started with my parents' divorce when I was young. I went with my father. My younger sister was taken by my mother. That was 10 years ago. Recently, my father passed away due to illness. While I was going through his belongings, I found shockingly a will addressed to my sister and my mother. I guess even when you try to cut ties with them, you can't just erase family. And, well, I'd like to make sure that this will reaches them. Oh, I understand. Yeah, finding them would be important. But again, why us? Why not go to a bracer about this? Here's the issue. Amongst the papers, I found what I believe is a court order from the same service as the divorce. It indicated that neither parent could interact or interfere with the other. I think that handing this will to my mother would technically violate that. If anything, I can't imagine she'd be happy about it. I figured it might be a better idea to give it to my sister then, which is why I've been looking for her. Also, since it's not urgent, I figured the guild would probably put me up on the back burner and I'd end up waiting for who knows how long. Gotcha. Yeah, I can see not wanting to end up in a long-term resident of their mission abroad board. Sure, they can handle this job. But anyway, got any clues where to start? Not exactly. But I did find this letter with the will. It was a letter from my grandmother on my mother's side from 2 years ago, addressed to my father. In it, she wrote that everyone on that side of the family was doing well, and attached to it was a picture of my sister. There was no address on the envelope, but the photo might be a good place to start. Can we see this photograph? Of course, here it is. Ooh, she's so pretty. Right? It's hard to believe we're related. Her name's Jessica. She's younger than I am, but she's my sister. The photo looks like it was taken in the Tyrell district. I've gone and talked about there, but hoping I might bump into her, but no luck. That feels like a perfect place to start our search then. Good as any. Alright, we should definitely take our time on this one. Should I take the job right now? Yes! Alright, I'll get started ASAP. And if I borrow the photo, it'll be easier to ask around if I got it in hand. Of course. Thank you. Okay, let's head to the Tyrell district. Oh, one last thing, if you would. Yeah? Well, if you do find my sister, please don't approach her. I mean, this might be the first time she hears about family she might not even know she had. I'd rather she didn't hear about it from a Spriggan, no offense. I'd just like to talk to her myself. I understand. Your union's a delicate matter and should be treated as such. Okay, so we just need to locate her then. Thank you so much. Please, find my sister for me.
Time to start working.
Sus? Are we ready to get to work? Uh-huh. We should start by finding someone who knows Jessica. And I know the perfect person to ask. There's a producer who often hangs out around the Tyrell district to try and recruit new people to be mannequins. Let's talk to him before we try asking anyone else. I'd say there's a lot of wandering around. Mannequin? I've never heard of that. What do they do? He means models. People who wear clothes to advertise new outfits. And Van's right that Jessica is pretty enough to be noticed by a producer. So, as soon as we're ready, we should make for the Tyrell district. Alright. Tyrell district? Tyrell district.
Then let's head over.
All these shots are so nice.
Ah, this dude right here.
Can we talk?
Oh, damn. Well,
See
this
the
brigand's
movie
got business
fans
with
are
someone like
raving
me.
about. Get
I'm
the
not trying to cross
brilliantly
paths
bitter
with you
taste
guys.
of golden
What can I
blood.
do for you? Hmm? Oh, yeah. I recognize this woman. Nice. What can you tell us about her? Works as a talent scout. She's someone I had my eye on for some time. She used to be a fellow regular at my favorite cafe, and we'd run into each other up there often. I tried recruiting her twice, but she turned me down both times. Said she wasn't interested. I see. Does that mean if we go to the cafe, we should find her? Probably not. She stopped coming about a month ago. I won't pin your hopes on finding her there, unfortunately. Although in her defense, it's entirely possible she stopped going because of me. Maybe she just wanted me to get out of her hair. Dang, I thought we had a good lead. What are we gonna do? I might still want to talk to one of the servers there. They seem like pretty good friends. Who knows? Maybe she'll be able to fill you in on whatever happened to her. If you're interested, it's the Macmillan Cafe, just over there. I think we'll take you up on that. Thank you for sharing. Have a good rest of your day. At least we came away with something. On to that cafe.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie.
Where's the cafe? Where's the cafe? Cafe is that way.
Can intoxicate more than the sweetest of wines. Discover the inebriating world of
Hey there!
Ah! Lucia, my favorite.
Let me ask you something.
You're asking if I know anything about the woman in the photo? Wait a minute, that's Jessica! You know her? Awesome, that saves us some trouble having to explain things. We're looking for her. Her older brother, who's estranged, hired us to find her. She has an older brother? I had no idea she had such a complicated family life. How close would you say the two of you are? Pretty close, I'd say. Before I came here, I actually used to work at the Orbital Cafe by the train station. That's where we first met, and we're co-workers and became friends through that. Makes sense. Think we'd maybe find her there if we paid a visit? I doubt it. She quit working there about a month ago. She said she was staying within the city, but it sounded like she decided to move somewhere pretty far. I don't know why, but she must have had some reason for doing it. The way she described it, it seemed like her hands were pretty tied. She was actually a regular here at this cafe. Used to see her all the time here. But once it was time to move, she said she wouldn't be able to come back here any longer. Haven't seen her since. And that was that, huh? Talk like that definitely sounds more like she had something going on. Yeah, like she wouldn't have known if she didn't have to leave. That's what I left. That's what I felt. The whole thing really bothered me, but she smiled and brushed it off, so I chose to let it slide. Looking back on it, I think she tried to do that so I wouldn't worry about her after she left. This is getting pretty complicated. Do you know where she moved to? No, I don't, sorry. I wish I did. All I know is that she's still somewhere in Edith. Actually, you know something? I bet Ilhan over at my old Orbital Cafe might be able to tell you what's going on with her. He's the person who owns it. I think she went to him for advice a lot before she quit. He said his name's Ilhan, and he's at the Orbital Cafe. Got it. Thanks for the tip. Guess we should go to Station Street next. To Station Street. Orbital Cafe.
Off we go. They call it an Orbital Cafe. Oh, that's great.
Okay.
Let me ask you something.
Hey, mind if we ask some questions? It's about the woman in this photo. We received a request from a young man asking us to look for his estranged sister, Jessica. We talked to Lucia about it. She directed us here. Do you happen to know where she might be living at the moment? Or how we could get in contact with her? Her brother? Did he give you this photo? If you know anything at all, please tell us. It'd be a big help. I'd love to help you there, but unfortunately, I don't know where she moved to. I'm really sorry. I wish I could have been of help. Ah, seriously? I don't think he's being completely honest with us. He might know something else about Jessica that he's not telling us. Let's start from the bottom. I'm a Spriggan. Not with the police or the guild, and I don't do things their way either. We're pretty flexible, really. So, if you're worried about her, why don't you tell us what's going on? It'll probably be easier in the long run. So, you know then? I ain't got hard proof, but I got an idea. What's going on? I feel like I'm missing something. not completely sure, but I think I know what Van's getting at. And if he's right, then we can't just keep ignoring this. I know you have your reasons for what you're doing, but if you don't tell us what's going on, then we can't help Jessica. Would you be willing to trust us? That's a good point. Okay, I trust you. But I don't really have a right to talk about it. I think it's better you hear from the horse's mouth. What do you mean? I'll get in touch with Jessica and see if I can get you guys to meet up. You know what you're doing, so I leave the rest to you. Cool, no prob. Ooh, please tell me Jessica is in trouble with some scumbag and we have to beat up a scumbag or something? I hope this is where that's leading. Ilhan got in contact with Jessica through his orbital terminal, arranging for her to meet the team at the cafe. Lucky you, sounds like she's in the area. How about you take a seat and wait for her over there? I'll bring out some drinks. Thanks. Much appreciated. Didn't Jonas say we shouldn't talk to her? Is it really alright for us to meet her without it reporting back to him? Plans don't always pan out in this line of work. And I ain't following his plan if this job turns out to go against my principles. Is this really what Spriggans are like? Ooh. Wait for Jessica to arrive here. Yes. Three sat down and didn't wait. The woman arrived before long. It's nice to meet you. My name is Jessica. I take it you're from Arkwright Solutions? I heard about it from Ilhan. That's right. Thanks for coming. My client gave us a photo of you, and we used that to find you. I want to go over a few things with you, but let's start with your family. We've met with a man who claims to be your brother. He told us quite a fair bit about you. Does any of it ring a bell? And told Jessica everything that Jonas had told him. I've never heard anything like that at all. I guess my parents could have hidden it from me this whole time. Should it be true, I would understand if they did, considering how delicate a matter it is. Okay, next question. You ever got a problem with someone taking photos of you without your consent? How did you know? Yes, I have. They've even sent the photographs taken to me of me directly to my house. Ah, he's a stalker, I see. Is that why you chose to move away without telling anyone about where? Pretty much. I actually started feeling like I was being followed about a month ago. The feeling just kept getting worse and worse over time. I was proven right once I started receiving photos and letters to my home address. That was why I asked my boss to help me make my move discreet. I didn't feel safe going to the police or guild either for the fear that I'd just anger him and make it all worse. Wait a second. Then the man who claimed to be your brother and gave us this job to begin with is probably the stalker she's been trying to shake this whole time. Dude is probably just bullshitting us right from the start so we do his stalking job for him. What? You mentioned you have a photograph of me with you, didn't you? Could I see it? Yeah, it's not a problem. Oh no! How? He's still trying to find me? I thought it'd be over after I moved. It's alright, Jessica. Please try and stay calm. Sorry for upsetting you like that. I guess this confirms our suspicions. Our client here ain't Jessica's brother. He's a stalker who's been making her life miserable lately. I can't believe it. I didn't even realize he was lying. We're on your side here, Jessica. Please don't worry about that. I got an idea here. Why don't you hire me so we can turn the tables on this asshole? What do you mean? I mean, we're going to take him out into a dark alley and beat the crap out of him. I must say, you do excellent work, Spriggan. You're really quick. I was expecting results, but not this quickly. Now let's cut to the chase. Where's my sister? Yeah, about that. Just want to ask you something before we give you a report. I'll cut to the chase. You've been stalking Jessica, right? Oh my, really? This is all just a misunderstanding. I know I look suspicious, snooping around and asking for a woman's place of residence like this. But I can assure you that I found that photograph amongst my father's possessions. Do you think I just found a picture of some random woman there? I wouldn't quite call myself a stalker for wanting to find the woman in the photograph. No, you're not related to Jessica. We spoke with Jessica directly on top of verifying her family records with City Hall. We also found out that Jessica moved recently because she was being stalked. Dug up quite a lot of dirt on you too, buddy. This ain't your first rodeo. You were stalking another woman in a different district, yeah? Got arrested for it too, but they didn't have enough evidence to throw you in the slammer. I made it clear you weren't supposed to approach her. Why did you have to get involved? And what do you care if I'm a stalker or not? You're a Spriggan. Isn't this what you do? Take jobs for people like me? That's not... I apologize for lying to you, really. I just felt like it would make things easier for the both of us if I did. To be clear, I don't plan on harming Jessica at all. Not even after I find out her address. Things went poorly with the last woman, but I am Jessica's family. Or rather, I will be. I'm destined to become her family. And I'm eagerly looking forward to doting on my dear, dear little sister. This guy's being really creepy. I'll ask you again. Will you tell me Jessica's address? You can name your price. Van? Well... On behalf of Arkwright Solutions, the answer is no. Any sweets will taste sour if I buy them with your damn money. Don't joke with me! Worthless. Fine. I thought something like this might happen. Oh no, he has a knife! Beware! Let me handle this! We have a child soldier, though. Let go, you damn brat! I finally got to do something! Yay! Violence solves everything! You can keep resisting, but I won't let go of you. She moved so fast I couldn't even see her. Great job, Fairy. Thanks! So what now? Do we beat some sense into him? Please? I know what I said earlier, but let's not. I need to get our hands dirty here. What should we do here, though? We got enough evidence to throw him into the police and let him sort this one out. On the other hand, I've also got plenty of dirt on him. Could use to scare him into never trying anything like this again. I want to blackmail this guy. I very much want to just blackmail this dude and just kind of give him a taste of his own medicine. Like, sure, we could give him to the police, and then what? He'll eventually get out and just do all this crap again. I'm going to blackmail. We're blackmailing this jackass. Screw him. Might be best to use what I've got and blackmail him myself. I'd love to trust the cops in this one, but he might also get away with a slap on the wrist. Exactly. This guy has already had a history. This guy has had a history of getting caught. Nothing really happened. He stalks another woman. Nuh-uh. We're scaring him straight. Bad chance that'll fix anything, so I gotta take matters into my own hands. Fairy, keep him down. Him and I are gonna have a little chat. Affirmative. Again, I got solid evidence to your stalking. Ran a background check on you too. You work for a real big-name company, yeah? Tell you what, promise me you stay the hell away from her and they don't gotta hear about this. You so much as think about breaking that promise though, and I'll break your life into pieces so tiny, you'll never put it back together. Understood? You think you could threaten me? Go ahead, see if any of it matters. That's a shame. I guess we should head back to the office and transfer all files regarding this case to our computer. I'll start with compiling my recording of this conversation and all other documents we gathered. What? You didn't? Of course I did. I can't be too careless in this line of work. But if you think I'm bluffing, you're more than welcome to find out the hard way. Ayo, Agnes is learning. Agnes is learning the way of the world. The way of Van's world. Okay. Please, I'm begging you. Don't send anything to my company. I'll stay away from Jessica, I swear. I'm not sure we can trust what he says. I'll sign a contract if you need me to. You can even bring a witness. I promise I won't even get close to her again. Yeah, I'd like it in paper. And look, I just so happen to have a suitable contract on me already. Go me, being so well prepared. I love Van. This guy's everything to me, man. I hope Jessica can sleep easy now. So under Fairy's watchful eye, Jonas's hands were free to allow him to sign the contract. He agreed to stop stalking people and to never attempt to contact Jessica ever again. Are you okay, Jessica? You look pale. Yes, I'm fine. Besides, I was the one who wanted to listen on everything. Again, thank you so much, everyone. I feel like I can finally go back to feeling safe in my day-to-day life again. You got that contract now, so it should be alright. I think the guy's too chicken now to try anything ever again. But we'll keep an eye on you for a little bit longer still, just to make sure you're safe. Yes, I hope this will help alleviate your concern. Goodness, this is reassuring. Oh, right. I'll make sure to forward you your fee later. Thanks again for you all, for everything. Oh man, this is the type of side quest I like. Where we just encounter some smug asshole and we get to put him in his place. Man, that one sure was a pain. I'm feeling all stiff, but I know Lolly might fix me right back up. I guess we can make a quick stop after this. What a strange experience. Dumping your client that way is unthinkable for a Jaeger. But knowing he's been dealt with makes me feel so much better. I still have a lot to learn about how his Spriggan works. Feel free to take notes if you gotta. I agree with the sentiment. I've learned so much already myself. Alright everyone, let's keep at it and finish up all our other tasks.
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys!
Reward deposited!
Money! Hey, Chaos Ranku up! We like to say that. That's the last of the 4 SPGs. Can't smell anything out of the place now. It'd be a good time for a break, then we could take it easy after that. One additional free time point was added for completing all the S4 SPGs. Nice! Chaos is great. I friggin' love going the Chaos route, man. 4 SPGs, eh?
Initializing planner mode.
What do we got? Bounty in the waterwork. Okay, this is the story one, so we gotta go through that. Okay. So we could like do connect. We can kind of like wrap things up with connect events and whatnot. So I want to go back over to Old Town by some chance. By some chance. Alright, Solutions Rooftop.
Go, go, go!
I could just go over here to the things. Is he talking to the other cats? Maybe he's meditating or something. Well, guy looks like he's the head honcho around here. That's funny. Alright, let's get on down. Nope. Actually. Let's prepare food. We have that new recipe. We could... Oh, we don't have the ingredients for it. Yeah, we kind of need ingredients, don't we?
Initializing planner mode.
I wonder something.
Say, why not take some flowers with you?
Very curious about something.
Now then.
Where was the bath?
What?
Welcome to Laguna!
There's the bath.
That's the stuff.
I'm really working up a sweat.
Ah! Scene?
That was nice and
Nope.
refreshing. Come back anytime.
Okay, no scene.
What?
I thought we would have gotten a scene if not. Oh well, that's fine.
Initializing planner mode.
Let us do some connect events here, shall we? We have three events and we have 3 points, so let's just play. We'll go through them all. Spend some free time with your companions. Yes. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Guess I'll keep looking. I can't give up here. Hey there! Funny seeing you here. You look mighty busy for someone who's supposed to be on break. Van! Thank you for worrying. I was just passing by. Don't think too hard about it. Though, since I'm already here, I can always be a good boss, lend you an ear. Thanks, I appreciate it. So, as it happens, I lost an important book of mine somewhere around here. It's been weighing on me, so I've been coming back to look for it when I have some free time. What book did you lose? It's a copy of one of Sunshine Agnes's volumes. You might have heard about them before. It's very popular and still in print, so I could still technically replace it if I wanted to. The one I lost was the first digiprint that I got as a gift from my parents 10 years ago. It's been with me for a long, long time. I don't want to just give up on it. It's a special book to me. Yeah, I get it. A thing stops being a thing, just a thing, when it starts becoming special to you. You can't just give it up like that. Reminds me when my favorite car's paint got scratched. Right. Though, maybe you're not too far off. It's funny, though. I hadn't paid that book much mind until now. I only realized it was really important to me once I lost it, I suppose. So, any ideas on where it might be? Oh, were you going to help me search? Sure. I know you're keeping away from work by searching in your free time, but I just don't want to see my assistant down in the dumps at all. I don't work for free, though, but I guess I can give you an employee discount. I appreciate it. With that said, I have no clue where it might be. I lost it on the other day when I was out for a stroll. I was reading at the time. I retracted my steps multiple times and asked around at all the stores. I stopped at, but there's no sign of it. Well, that leaves a few possibilities at least. But let's make sure I have a clear picture of things. Mind if we retrace your steps one more time? Not at all. It might just have been something, another pair of eyes on it. Who knows? Now, where do we start? Then Agnes retraced the route to where she previously took her day off. Their search for the book led them across the city, including cafes, bookstores, and the subway. Unfortunately, time passed without them so much as finding a clue, let alone the book itself. I guess it's not going to turn up after all. I'm sorry, Van. I just feel like I've wasted your time. Don't sweat it. I suggested doing all this in the first place. We already looked in all the obvious spots. I need to reconsider how we go about it. Do you think someone stole it? I've been trying to keep my mind off of that possibility. It might look a little beat up, but we are talking about a rare first edition here. Maybe someone recognized it and just decided to snatch it. It could just be like that stolen wallet we were tracking down before. If that's the case, maybe we should talk to Mr. Yamai about it. I don't think contacting the police about it will help if it's been sold already. Don't go throwing in the towel yet. I got one more idea, so let's have a crack at it. Hey, it's Van. Long time no talk. My assistant and I are tracking something down, and you might just be the right person to ask. I imagine this is it. Thank you. I'll check right away. Yes, the stain on the front cover is from when I spilled tea on it. So it's definitely your copyright. It has to be. I'm so relieved to finally have it back. I'd honestly given up ever finding it. Just who are you? Let's just say I run a bookstore on the other side of town. Oh, how unexpected it was to have you call out for me. The answer for your troubles being right in my store's lineup. I can read sentences, I swear. May this be fate bringing us together? Hell no. Just hearing you say that already giving me goosebumps. But thanks anyway. I'll borrow you some mirror later for your trouble. Don't worry so much about it. I owed you one, so let's call ourselves even. Well, I'll leave the two of you be. Thank you again. What kind of relationship do the two of them have? I wonder. Really sorry for all the trouble helping me turned out to be, Van. Hey, like I said, I didn't do it for free. I'll cash in the favor when you're rich and powerful. Call an investment in the future of one of my employees. Can't have to be too bummed out about it. If you say so. I'll do all I can to deliver on your expectations then. I'm so glad to finally have my book back. What a coincidence that one of your favorite books protagonist has the same name as you do. Or is that why you like it so much? It's a little embarrassing to admit it, but that's right. The reason why I asked my parents for it in the first place was because of the title. But that's just the start of it. The real reason why I treasure it so much is because I admire Anya's character so much. Really? Isn't she like a magician trying to blend in with society? Yes, but what I admire is her determination. She won't stop at anything to protect what she cares about, even if it's a danger to herself. It's my comfort book. I'd always go back and read it whenever I felt like giving up. Then I'd convince myself I was a magician just like Agnes and push on. Guess we were all children once. Well, it might have rubbed off on her. She's very strong-willed herself for someone her age. Don't get the wrong idea. I don't pretend to be her anymore. Not what I was thinking, but anymore does mean you used to, yeah? Oh. Anyway, we still got a bit of free time left. I think I got an idea about what you could pay me with. Why not show me what kind of sweets you students buy at the department store nowadays? I wouldn't count that as payment, but let's see. The two of them began a quick tour of the area in front of the station before the free time came to an end. After that, they returned to work.
I still have a lot to learn, so don't be afraid to point anything out.
Ooh, Anya says the connection stage went up, allowing you to learn something new about them. Considerate assistant, ADF plus 10. Nice! Meanwhile, Van just kinda, we got there.
But... Initializing planner mode.
Let's see here. Let's also... Gifts. Can I not? Oh yes, we can give the gift to her. Okay. Cool.
I'll take good care of it.
I thought this was like you give the gift to you and you do the thing. Okay, cool.
Aw, you shouldn't have.
Let's give that to Elaine.
Thank you, Van.
We'll give that to Yums. Anya's clearly played Trails through Azure with how much she enjoys Sunshine at Anya's. Yes. She has played one of the best Trails games. It's like, I gotta do my homework in the series. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. I feel kind of small when I'm in this part of Edith. It's so big. But why are we here? You've been living here for a while, but you still don't have everything you need to make yourself comfy here, right? I'm your boss, so I figured I should pitch in and help with that. Thank you for being so kind. Anya's helped me buy some bare minimum necessities for my room, but you're right. I'm still missing a lot of stuff. I still have some mirror left for my move, so I'd like to buy some more things. Should do that then. Last thing I want is your dad yelling at me for not taking good care of you. We should be able to buy just about everything you could want in this part of the city. Let's start with the Orbital store first. Got it. I've been here before, but it's always overwhelming how many Orbits they have. Right about what you'd expect, to be honest, since this is one of the biggest Orbital stores in the whole country. You want to look at household Orbits, right? You can even try haggling the price down a little on the expensive stuff, so it's more reasonable. I was actually hoping to look at night vision goggles for combat in the dark and security cameras. We need to make upgrading our office defense capabilities a top priority, so I can keep you and Anya safe. No, we don't. Maybe just start easy and look at the Zypha maintenance kits. That's a lot of stuff you got there. I guess. I was planning on making some fuel rations for everyone. Mine are quite popular back home, so I thought they might be useful. I mean, I'm not really planning to take any jobs they'll have as living out in the jungle for weeks. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about them. What ingredients do you use? A little bit of everything. Assorted grains, dried fruit, chocolate, as well as A few other things you'll enjoy more if you don't know what they are. That is not reassuring me in this way you think it is. I'll let you try some of the rations when they're done. You can give me your feedback then. I'm not putting anything in my mouth until I know what it is. He is the opposite of Laios. This is the gun shop? I've heard good things about the woman that runs it. Yeah, probably gonna be your favorite spot considering your rifle blade. I wonder if the gunsmith here could take a look at it. Thanks for waiting. There's the set of rifle blade maintenance tools and 2 cases of ammo you asked for. Thank you. Yep, you could go for more combat stuff today. Of course! It should always be top priority to be stocked up on combat supplies. I do have something else I want to ask about. Do you repair rifles here? Oh. Of course. Why don't you let me have a look at it if you got it with you? It's this one here. Is it Ida's? I had a feeling that's what this is about. Yeah, it's Ida's. It's Ida's rifle. The Eisenschild ended up entrusting it to me after what happened. But it's damaged and pretty badly. She must have pushed the weight too much. I'd really like to have it repaired though. I can tell by just looking at it that the owner really knew what they were doing. It's got some heavy customization. Basically squeezing it dry of all the power it had. Usability be damned. That also means a bunch of parts here aren't available on the mass market. Yeah, Ida mentioned it was special models she had since before joining the Eisenschild. I think that's a nice way of telling us it's too much for you to handle. Unfortunately, you're right on the money. I hate to disappoint, but I'd rather be upfront about it. Please don't apologize. I'm happy that I got an expert's opinion. Thank you very much. I'm sure I'll be back again soon. It's a shame she couldn't do anything to fix it. It's okay. I had a feeling this would happen. A Jaeger's weapon is their battle partner. It makes sense no one would know it as well as she did. But I'll keep it in mind anyway. Maybe we find some other way to fix it. I take it you don't know about any other places you could try, like the quarry you're from. Oh, shit. Yeah, I can't go and ask them now that they've disowned me. Besides, Ida was like a big sister to me. I wouldn't like to just pass that duty on to anyone, just anyone. Makes sense. Art Fairy's not the only little sister she left behind. She had someone else back in her old haunts effort too. Well, thanks for coming around with me today. I'll do my best to pull my weight around now that I'm working for you. Just don't go work yourself too hard, kiddo. With their shopping and their break time over, the two of them return to work.
I'm going to need your help if I'm going to become a real warrior one day.
There we go. Nimble warrior, speed +5. Let's go.
But...
Initializing planner mode.
And last thing is Yoons. Oh, sorry guys, just responding to a quick message here. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Thanks for helping out, Van. You don't know how much I appreciate it. Hey, no problem. That's what neighbors are for. I know you got a lot to buy and could use a helping hand. I'm always happy to help. Can I get with you guys? I want to come too. Alright, but you have to help us if you're going to come, okay? And don't go wandering off. Okay! Yay, shopping! We're gonna go shopping! Got a few places to visit today. First... that gives you a bit of loyal customer discount, Paulette. Thanks for always shopping here. Van, I trust you're not going to make her carry it all back to the restaurant, right? Be a gentleman. I am. That's what I'm here for. Oh, you didn't have to do that, Brenda. You already gave Yume the candy, that candy the last time we came here. That was so yummy. Thank you so much. You're so polite for your age, Yume. I'm impressed. And don't you worry about it, Pauletta. This is just my way of showing you thanks for making this neighborhood a better place to live in. I mean, just think about how long you've been coming here. Since before you left home, really. Though, I guess you've been working at Mount Mart for a while now. Hope you haven't gotten bored. I don't think I could. I grew up with just Dad around, so it's always been home for me. Him and his cooking. Wouldn't give that up for anything. A pleasure doing business with you all. I'll throw in some seasonal fruit from Ord on the house. Hope you enjoy them. Ooh, these look really tasty. I appreciate the offer, but I couldn't possibly take these without paying for them. Of course you can. Think of it as a loyalty bonus. I also like to spoil my favorite little Yume. Yay, I'm her favorite. Ow, pipe down. You're killing my eardrums here. Children are just so full of energy, aren't they? I remember when you returned with her in your arms all those years ago. I was quite worried back then. Huh? But I see now there was no cause for concern. You got a good head on your shoulders, and your strongest spirit as well. I imagine I got the former from my mom and the latter from my dad. They continue their shopping spree for a while longer before making their way back to Old Town. Grandpa, I'm back! Hey there, there's my little Yume. Aren't you gonna ask about her and me, I mean? You must realize by now we're not the most ordinary family, right? I can't imagine you of all people wouldn't have noticed. Hey, what kind of guy do you take me for? I'm not that insensitive. I know better than to go sniffing around a woman's private business. I didn't mean it like that. We're just known each other for a long time now. I feel a little bad keeping things from you. Don't be. There's nothing to feel sorry about. If you want, you can just think of it as me repaying the favor. You guys didn't grill me for details when I first rented out the floor above yours. There's no questions asked, and I really appreciated that. I'm not gonna go digging around into someone's personal affairs if they don't offer the info up first. Call it a personal policy. Right. I've always known you to be a rather discreet and considerate man. Thank you so much, Van. I'm just doing what any decent guy should. But if it makes a pretty woman like you happy, I ain't gonna complain. I was talking about our errand running just now. Were you? Well, I'll take your word for it. Mommy! Van! What are you doing? Come on! We're coming, sweetie. If you still have time before you have to return to work, then let me brew you some coffee. On the house. Never gonna say no to that. After the brief coffee break, Van reunited with the others and resumed work.
That was fun. Let's play again, Van.
Hey! Got Yume going up. Van's maximum HP plus 100. Nice. We take that.
But...
Okay, I think I could probably do, like... I think Van also said he wanted to drop by the Bracer Guild.
Initializing
We'll probably
planner
do
mode.
that scene, and then we'll probably call it a night there, because it is getting a little bit late, and it is a Sunday. Which is typically not my typical normal stream day, but I know people gotta work tomorrow, so I don't want to keep people up too late tonight. Station Street. Here we go.
Go, go, go!
I'll make a quick save. Oh, I'm not ending just yet. We're just gonna do like one more scene. I think we have a scene in the Bracer Guild first.
This place never changes.
I'm just saying, we're gonna be wrapping up here shortly.
The inebriating world of show business in Sober Curious.
They call it an Orbital Cafe.
Actually, did I talk with the ladies here? Yes, I did. Okay. Bracers, here we go.
What are you doing here?
Oh, thank God it's voiced.
Arcride, you made it. I called him over to hash out some important business.
Never mind, it's voiced except for Van. You heard the man. Quit glaring daggers at me. It's, good to see you again. The same to you. Let me guess. You're working again today? And then there's this one. Oh, right. My name is Farida Al-Fayed. 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 Blah, 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 blah. I can say names, I swear. I work with Agnes and Vanya and Van now. I'm still learning the ropes, but I'll take on any job, no matter how dangerous. Come on, you think I had a choice in this? Besides, plain as day, she ain't your average kid. Are you a Jaeger by any chance? Yes, I'm from the Warriors of Kruga. Well, until I got kicked out, that is. I see. So you were involved in what happened in Creel. That's just the topic I was hoping to discuss. I'm filling us in on what went down. Alice's story was full of holes. I'll tell you what I can, but nothing about my clients. Van explained the nightmare that unfolded in Creel, though he naturally left out details such as the Genesis. Did he also mention that Walter was there? I mean, Alvis probably mentioned that to Zen. Now Walter's just full of surprises. Old friend of yours, right? Heard you used to run together with your Taito stuff. Your info gathering served you well. We trained under the same master until Walter lost his way over 10 years ago. But that's enough about me. It's interesting that the society sent an enforcer after A's people. Agreed. I could have easily seen them joining forces at some point. Oh, that does seem out of the question now. I wonder if maybe they aren't joining forces because the Grand Master wants to honor that deal she made with Graham Hart. But then I'm also wondering, like, oh, well, okay. The deal was, don't interfere with my stuff, I won't interfere with your stuff. So I guess if Ouroboros is here to deal with Almada, that technically falls under the agreement that they made. They're not directly messing with Graham Hart. So I guess it's fine for them to be here. You may not like it, but as long as they stay out of his business. As far as I know, the site's been quiet the last year or so. Guessing you guys are still chasing them. They're always a concern, but we can hardly prioritize them over Almada right now. All that aside, I'm curious how deceased Jaegers were able to get up and move around. Your bracer buddy was seeing things. None of that happened. Don't try that with me. There were sightings of monsters behaving strangely too. And Alvis isn't our only witness. A police officer on the scene also saw the Eisenschild leader I'm sorry. That was very insensitive of me. Well, I'm sure you got your reasons for keeping quiet. We're up to our ears in work as is, so it's not like we can help you out with whatever you're dealing with. It's about time to call in some backup. Oh? Braces from the other Calvardian branches, I presume. Actually, no. We're so short-staffed nationwide that branches are already sharing personnel to get by. We've been toying with bringing in someone from another country to help us ease the load. Bring in Annalise, please! I beg of you! Unfortunately, whether they can come or not is still up in the air. So for the time being, I'll just have to dump as much work on you as you can take. Bucko, we got plenty to deal with already, you know. Don't worry, I'm with you guys now, remember? Farida, please take care of yourself. And Van, from now on, I'll be sending your tasks straight to your Zypha via Orb mail. If an emergency happens, I may need a call. Don't ignore me if I do, alright? Sure thing. He is whipped, let me tell ya.
Come on, I'm begging you.
Okay, I think we're good. Can we like check the schedule or something? I want to know what all the bracers are up to. Can you go up here? Can we still talk with Elaine and Zen and Elaine? Well, we can't afford to ignore Ouroboros right now. Almada's our top priority. There are other things I wish I could look into, but I'm really busy too. I count on you guys too. Don't disappoint.
Well.
Ah, Elaine, you're so pretty. I have a rough idea of what's going on, but it's still not fully adding up. We need to be careful when dealing with Almada. Still, can't afford to rest on my laurels. I'll take advantage of Elvis and Regina filling in for me on the trip to look into things further. I'd appreciate if you guys kept your heads low in the meantime. Van, let me know if something comes up. Yeah. Can we go up here? No, we cannot. I think we're good. Alright, game's not gonna trigger any cutscene on me.
Initializing planner mode.
Okay, now we can do this. Okay, great. So we'll go over to the district next time. Gonna make a quick save. Alright. That will be it for tonight, guys. I hope you all had yourself a good time so far. I'm loving the game. Game's pretty good. We'll be back not next weekend because I have a stacked next week. I have a stacked schedule for next weekend, but we'll be back on the 31st. And mayhaps, just potentially, there might be a special guest joining me for that time. So I hope you all are gonna tune in to then. I still gotta work out a time. I still gotta determine what time that's gonna happen, but I'll post it on my Twitters. And I think that'll be that. Let's see here. I think I could raid someone. Let's raid my buddy Feb. He's playing Fire Emblem. I know he's having a good time with that, so let me go say hi to him. I, never got to raid the dude. Did I spell that name right? Night 4. Alright, we're gonna go say hi to Feb. We're gonna see how he's doing with Fire Emblem, so catch you guys all in 2 weeks from now. Have a good one, everybody.